Hello everyone, my name is John, and I just want to share with you a little bit about my experience at the Iboga Wellness Center in Playa Panama, Costa Rica. I've been home now for about 2 weeks, and this was my second time there. The first time that I went was to help me get off of anti-depressants that I had been on for many years, and if as anyone out there who has had that experience will know, they're hard to get off of, and all my attempts met with really intolerable withdrawal effects. So I went down the first time in order to get the help of Iboga to get off of those medications, and wow, it worked. I was able to stay off of them and feel quite good at the same time. I didn't have any withdrawal effects. The first time I took Iboga, the very next day they were all gone, and I felt calm, clear, and happy, and so that was wonderful. I went home from that with that success, and I started to realize though that there's some emotional residue still inside me that I may not have gotten to. It's important to surrender fully when you're experiencing Iboga, and I felt like going back again, I would be fully able to do that and ready to. So that's what I did, and yeah, it was another wonderful experience, even better than the first one, as far as the progress that I was able to make. The experience of Iboga itself is very hard to put into words. You'll have to try it for yourself. But I did have quite a few images, visuals. Insights and revelations, mostly about my own self, my own nature, and my relationship with the world. I'll share with you the main one that made the biggest difference for me. I was able to meet with and connect with my own soul. And this, for the first time in my life, as far as I can remember, it was, by soul I mean my truest self, and I was able to see that although I had carried around so much heavy emotions, I had internalized some traumatic experiences throughout my life, which had become a part of me, and there was a lot of pain that I held on to, and when I saw my soul, I saw that none of that was real. That was the surface, and underneath, my true self was untouched by any of that. As pure and beautiful and full of love as the first day I was created, and I'm still in there, you know, and that was incredible to see. It was a game changer. Basically, you can't get upset anymore after having seen this truth about myself, because life is hard, but you know, they're just small hurts, and underneath, as I was able to see, I'm untouched. So that in itself was quite freeing, and the message that my soul had for me was also quite incredible. It was that I needed to forgive myself and have compassion for myself. It was incredibly clear. Was sort of an image, but it was more so just an undeniable inner knowing and that under the influence of Iboga, I was able to tap into. And so that's what I did. You know, when you see something so clearly, and there's a simple thing that you can do, forgive myself, that's what I did. And I believe it was Einstein that said, big truth will always be something simple and beautiful. And that was how I experienced this one. So I looked inside and I let go of it. I let go of all my unforgiveness, and I made room for compassion on myself. And it was easy to do, seeing that that's all I needed to do, and incredibly freeing. Instantly, I just felt years and years of emotional abuse, mostly from myself, vanish, and like turned into just a clear blue sky with no clouds left in it. I felt lighter, especially up around my chest and my heart area, where most of my life it felt heavy and constricted, full of things that I'd held on to, pain that was not fully transformed. So yeah, this all vanished with a simple act of looking inside and being very earnest about forgiving myself and having compassion on myself, and learning to really trust myself again for the first time since I was a kid. Yeah, so aside from that, I also had a back issue, some pretty serious back pain, and for years and years. And that had pretty much vanished as well. And I felt that it was tied in and connected to the unresolved hurt inside of me. And when that was let go of, the pain was let go of too. And when you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. When there's a lot of pain, you're constricted, and things aren't moving properly. So the pain was 99% gone. I was able to stand up perfectly straight and feel good for the first time in a very long time. And even today, it still feels good. The pain is still gone. So yeah, the facility itself, incredible, beautiful, very conducive to going and feeling safe and being able to heal. It's in Costa Rica. It's a beautiful climate. The beaches that are there, you'll see, you'll be able to go to as well. Very nice. There's a pool right there as part of the facility with a very nice view. That was one of my favorite spots to hang out in. So the staff, the Iboga providers, they really are the glue for the whole place. They're what makes this experience work. Them and the Iboga, of course. They make you feel at ease, like you're in a safe place, and they've been there themselves. They've all come from pretty tough places and experienced the incredible healing properties of Iboga. And so they're well equipped to carry anyone else through that process as well. And it was actually a good chunk of the healing process itself was being able to connect on a like brothers and sisters with them while you're there, and just sharing and feeling like it's okay to open up. Very supportive, and it went a long ways to allowing myself to open up and allow healing to take place. Fellow Iboga Iboga journeyers themselves as well that I've met there. Again, the friendships that I formed were integral to healing as well. Okay. Thank you for listening, and I hope that I wish you all the best on your own journeys, and I know that if you decide to take this step for yourself, it's a big one, and that it's going to be a great one. You're not going to regret it. Just be 100% honest with yourself, and 100% intent on what you want to do, and Iboga will take you there. Thank you very much for listening, and good luck.